Hello, I'm going to try and get through this really quickly because I've already mentioned this in a previous video, but I didn't really get into much detail on it. And I do have to get this back to the library where I chanced upon it without really knowing. I barely knew it existed, and I was looking for something quite different. But anyway, there it was on the shelf. I happened across um, the novel of Blood on Satan's Claw, which of course is remembered as one of those landmark, what is now known as folk horror. I don't think people called it anything like that at the time. It was just a horror film. But anyway, yes, so it was a bit of a surprise to me. Now, this is unusual in that it's not a film that was based on a novel. It's not a film that I don't think it received a novelisation at the time. There's no vintage 70s copies of Blood on Satan's Claw. This is the book is recent. However, you can't argue with the authenticity because it's written by Robert Wynne-Simmons, who was, I believe, the scriptwriter on the film. So it's kind of like a long delayed realisation of the need for a novelisation of that film, and it's very good. It probably benefits from a tiny bit more clarity than the film format, I suppose, allows for the story to be explained, and it comes with these kind of really nice woodcut styled, sort of period looking illustrations. I'll just flick to an example. La la la. There we go. Yeah, they sort of do look of the time. Illustrations by Richard Wells. This edition comes with an intro by, it's not someone, I don't think I've ever met him, but he is someone I'm aware of him through, online horror related goings on. Johnny Maines, who's written a foreword here, explaining a bit of the circumstances of this happening and sort of talking about, I suppose, an element of folk horror being the kind of clashing control or belief systems between, I suppose, a level of society that believes itself to be beyond reproach and to have this inflexible attitude toward lower classes or lower orders, as I suppose it would be said of this time of British or English society. But this rather sort of lordly attitude towards a lower order, which are sort of demonised, and then the horrified realisation that those lower orders have kind of reacted or compensated for this by adopting or seeking, I suppose, a compensatory empowerment within their own little enclosed belief system, with sometimes with horrifying results. I think you could say The Wicker Man reflects a similar conflict, maybe, but I'm probably not explaining this very well. You probably do better just pick this up and have a look. Read it all, including the intro. It's one of those books where the intro is kind of necessary, but, or I would say necessary, but is it not to say it's not a fine novel without that. It is very readable. I just blazed through it. I've got to the point with the library as I'm getting those little notices asking for it back, but I'm not going to have to renew. I have just zipped through this. So yeah, if you didn't know this was out here, get out and get it, or use your library. I mean, if there's a theme that control systems or upper orders believe we don't deserve libraries. I mean, do use your library and ensure you retain a library. I would also say a bit late in the day, a bit late at night to be getting all political like that. But there you go. So yes, I do recommend. Thank you.